Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I've come on today to review this brand new mass market tarot deck and guidebook that you can get absolutely everywhere now. And it's the Magickal Tarot guidebook and deck. On the front it says spread spell work and ritual for creating your life, and it's by Robin Valentine, the creator of Tired Witch, and the artwork is by Stasia Burrington from Curious Cat Club, Oracle, and Saisa Burrito. Well, yeah, Tarot. Well, you get the gist anyway. I can't never pronounce that. Well, there's a couple of points I want to make before I've reviewed the deck, actually. This was popping up on my Amazon feed, and I kind of overlooked it, and the reason why I overlooked it is because of all the pretty scathing reviews. So I didn't realise it was a deck and guidebook, and it popped up yesterday, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to click on it. And I didn't realise that you had a deck and a guidebook, and I didn't realise who the artist was, and I also didn't realise who the creator was. And so I was reading through the reviews, and people were being pretty unkind, saying, oh, you know, it's got no depth, or the cardstock's shitty, and all this, like, all the you know, the little box it comes in's crap. You know what? This is totally unfair, because the thing is, you don't read with the box, you read with the tarot deck. And to mark a creator and somebody's artistic work down for that is incredibly cruel and, you know, unnecessary, in my opinion. And I'm seeing this a lot now, because, you know, really, you've got a deck and a guidebook here. I paid, I think it was £13 for it. So that really isn't a great deal of money at all. And to be quite honest with you, I was more impressed with it than I thought I'd be. It's as good as any other mass market deck out there now. And I just think people should stop before they actually start reading, you know, leaving these negative reviews about guidebooks, about the packaging, because at the end of the day, you really only need the deck. Okay, as a beginner set, it's fine. There's enough information and meatiness in the guidebook to give you a basic meaning behind the tarot. And I can't find any fault with this at all. So let me get on with the what you get for the money. And it's pretty cool, I'll be totally honest with you. So it comes in this like this box, and then it's like one of these boxes that open up, and there you have the deck in the one side and the book in the other side. The book isn't attached to the box at all. It slides out, so it's a perfectly decent guidebook. You could just pop on your shelf, pop on your bookcase. If you don't like the packaging, throw it out. It's no big deal. Yes, the box that the cards come in is quite flimsy, but who cares? You know, most people keep their decks in bags. I don't keep my most used decks in boxes. I keep them in bags. So for me, it's not a big deal at all what kind of packaging the deck comes in, as long as I can read with the deck and as long as the deck is usable. So it's a 78 card deck. Hang on, before I go on to the deck review, let me have a look through the guidebook first. What Robin's done is created this guidebook here, so you can actually use the deck in spell work. There's lots of things in here you can do. You've got introduction to the major, building a relationship with your cards, applying the major arcana to spell work, and then you've got correspondence in magic and tarot. And then we have tarot spreads as well. And so there you go. She gives total credit to Pamela Coleman Smith, because this is kind of like a little modernized version of the Rider-Waite. And most of the cards still retain the integrity of the deck. Some of the cards have been slightly changed, but nothing, you know, major. It says you will notice throughout the book that card aspects such as symbolism and colour do not always correspond with the presented illustration of the card. This is because for those discussions I referenced the Rider-Waite Smith tarot deck. Rider-Waite-Smith is a classic deck that every novice begins with and every experienced practitioner returns to time and time again to deepen their understanding of the cards. And it is in this cycle of study and reinterpretation that tarot becomes a living medium. Because tarot endures, it evolves. And I think the beautiful images of this book, created by Stasia, capture that image perfectly, and so do I, Robin. It is an absolutely aesthetically beautiful deck. There's nothing wrong with this at all. It's very usable, it's very modern, and each card is given, well, the majors are given a full page spread to themselves. So you've got the zodiac, the ruling planet, the element, the colour, as a yes or no question, the upright, and then a little bit of text there from Robin. And this goes on all throughout the guidebook. And then what Robin's done is she's put together all the minors at the end. Just a second. And then you can see you've got a birthday ritual. There's spells in the book as well, which I've just completely gone over. There's all spell work in the book as well. The tarot in Magickal work. So if you're into witchcraft, you will be able to use this in your practice. She gives the energies of the card as well, which the tarot is radical change and awakening, and the lunar phases as well, which is super, super cool. And so you've got a ritual there, and then correspondences in magic and tarot. So you've got the numerology, and then she goes through all the numerology, positive keywords, negative keywords, from 1 all the way through to 10. And this is all you need. And then the 4 elements. And she's put the air, I think, earth, I am, water, I feel. And so what I love about it, you've got, like, say for instance, the energies with water associations, altar space. So if you want to decorate your altar space with chalices, cauldrons, a scrying bowl, crystal balls, seashells, driftwood and mirrors, so everything that relates to the element of water. Magical creatures, we've got nymphs and mermaids. Colours, blue, silver, purple, zodiac, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, because I'm a water sign as well. So I fall into that category. Suit of Cups, Minor Arcana, Queens, and the Major Arcana, which is all the ones that relate to the element of water, masculine or feminine. So this is a perfectly usable guidebook. Lunar phases all through there too. And then you've got spreads at the back, which are all very, very easy to do. And then Robin also gives works cited, an index at the back, and then a little bit about Robin. So there is the guidebook. Now let's go on to the cards. So it comes in this 2-part tuck box. You know, it's just, as I said, it's just a box. It's no big deal. And then you come to the cards. They're on lovely, durable cardstock, flexible. No different cardstock than any other mass market deck, really. I have mixed this up because I have shuffled it. Because I've been using it this morning. I've used it for my daily draw over on Instagram. The cards are all, you know, kind of blues and purples, and reds as well. And there's some greys in here. Stasia, as uses all it's a watercolour deck, and it is in the kind of art style that we know Stasia for. So you've got things like the Hangman. So it all is very, very Rider-Waite by symbolism. So anyone can use this deck. I love the colours. I love the little expressions on the faces as well. It's very minimal. You know, would it should be used for a deck like, is it full of occult symbolism? It's full of symbolism, you know, and you can use this symbolism as you see fit. You haven't got to use Robin's guidebook. You can use any Rider-Waite-Smith based guidebook to use this deck. It's perfectly lovely. You know, so I'm going to use it a lot, actually. I've got some tarot bags, so I'm going to pop it in a bag. I love this purple colour on here, you know, that's been used as well. And it is a totally usable deck. So let me just flip through some of the cards here. So we've got the Sun and the Star. There we've got the Nine of Cups and Justice. Justice is a man on this version of the card. As I said, some of the illustrations have been slightly modernized and changed, but like the titles still remain the same. And if you come from a Rider-Waite-Smith background and use the Rider-Waite-Smith based decks, you're going to have no problem in reading this at all. It really is a super lovely little deck, and worth every penny I pay for it. You know, if you want all the bells and whistles and you want the expensive box that sings to you when you open it, or back yourself a deck on Kickstarter, you know. Because I mean, that's you know that's the way it is now. And you know, to me it makes no difference if it's mass market or an indie deck. They're both do the same job at the end of the day, you know. And I'm not into all the bells and whistles and books and added stuff anyway. So if any of you know who I am and you watch my lives with Levi, you know exactly what I think of added extras in things. It's unnecessary to me. I mean, obviously a lot of people like it and I appreciate that, but it doesn't do anything for me. I prefer a nice simple basic deck that I don't, you know, if it gets bashed up, it gets bashed up. I can replace it, as opposed to something you're paying over $100 for and you're scared of using it. So yeah, that's my take on what I think about Kickstarter. And this is lovely, and you've still got the pomegranates and the pillars in the and the Torah there, and the crescent moon at the bottom. So all the symbolism for the Rider-Waite has been, you know, maintained in this deck, retained in this deck, and it's just lovely. I just love it. And it's a super cool deck to use for anybody. It's very non-offensive. And I'm interested to see, like, when I do a big spread, the colours look on the table when I do it. And yeah, so yeah, I just wanted to come on today to do this super quick review, because we all know basically what a Rider-Waite-Smith deck looks like now. So I just love the little cute faces on the it's just me. I just love cuteness. So yeah, this was me. I was like, when I opened the deck, I thought, oh my god, I didn't know it was by Stashia Burrington. So like, yeah, I love it even more now. So there you go. It's called The Magickal Tarot by Robin Valentine, and you can get it now from everywhere, all your good booksellers, and it's readily available on Amazon. Expect to see this on my feed a lot this week, and I shall be using it with my live to answer some questions with Levi on Wednesday. So yeah, beautiful deck. Let me just quickly show you the backs of the cards. They're like a purple and pink as well, with the moon phases around there and the full moon in the middle. So yeah, lovely deck for your money. So yeah, treat yourself. If you want a nice, cheap, usable deck, this is the one to get. So thank you so much, guys, for watching my video. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you again soon with another review. Have a lovely day. Bye.